Far out on the windswept coast, where black cliffs rose jagged above the sea, there was a small village named Brynewatch. Its people lived simply fishermen, net menders, and stonecutters, yet the village carried a strange burden. Each evening, when the tide poured out, a low hum would rise from the caves beneath the cliffs, a sound so deep it made lantern flames flicker and dogs whine. The villagers called it the breath of the sea. Old stories said the caves were once a temple, built by those who worshipped the ocean as a living god. The hum, they believed, was the sea remembering. Most ignored it, for the sound had always been there, as much a part of Brynewatch as the gulls or the salt on the wind. But Marah, a young fisher's daughter, was not content to ignore it. She had always felt drawn to the hum, as though it was speaking in a language just beyond her grasp. One dusk, with her father away at sea, she climbed down the cliff path alone, lantern in hand. She slipped into the cave mouth, where the air was damp and cool. The hum was louder here, vibrating through her bones like a heartbeat. Deeper she went, until the walls widened into a chamber. There, half buried in sand, was a carved altar of sea-green stone, worn by time, but still gleaming faintly. Strange symbols circled its edges, glowing faintly whenever the hum rose. Marah reached out, tracing the lines with her fingers, and the glow surged. The chamber filled with light like sun on water, and in the reflection, she saw not herself, but a tall figure robed in kelp and foam, eyes vast as the horizon. The sea's voice was not a sound, but a tide in her mind. The balance weakens. The deep stirs. You must keep the breath steady, or the sea will take back what land has stolen. When the vision faded, Marah stumbled back, heart pounding. She understood then that the hum was no echo but a binding, holding something beneath the waves. And now it was faltering. From that night on, she returned to the caves, learning the rhythm, the pulse, even humming along to steady it. Villagers whispered of the girl who sang to the sea, but they did not mock her, for the storms that had battered Brynewatch grew gentler, the tides less cruel. Years later, when Marah herself was old and grey, the people of Brynewatch still listened for the hum, and if one walked close enough to the cliffs at dusk, they might hear a second voice braided with the seas, guiding it, steadying it, the keeper of the breath, whose song kept the ocean from swallowing the land whole.